This is the morning routine that has just made me feel so amazing recently. And I'm hoping that this gives you some inspiration showing you what a realistic morning routine looks like for me. But if I'm being real, every good morning routine starts at night. So let's start off with a quick night routine. This night, Evan and I watched a movie together, but in reality, this is what most of our nights look like. Evan plays video games, and I just kind of go off in my own little girl world, and I'll watch like a movie, TV show, YouTube videos. You know, I love my vlogs, just something like that. And we used to be really strict about our night routine, but honestly, just giving ourselves some lenience has made such a big difference. I feel like I'm just a normal person now, and it feels good just to not be so strict anymore. I always make sure my kitchen is like spotless. I don't know why, it's just kind of a thing. I feel like I need to have my kitchen be spotless. I've been recently really into tea. I've been loving this ginger tea from the brand Yogi. I love that there's no plastics in it or anything. We actually ended up watching a movie together, which was actually some fun bonding time, but then I always make sure to brush my teeth. I floss every night. I started using jojoba oil to take off my makeup, which has been really helpful, and then I'll just wash my face and do my skincare. I've been playing around with this Face Reality brand recently that my facialist actually recommended to me because I've been struggling with some acne recently. I always get compliments on my skin, and I feel like such a fraud because I really don't think I have perfect skin at all. Around my mouth, my chin, I've been struggling a lot recently. I started taking ashwagandha at night just to kind of help with my sleep and everything. I don't know if I've noticed much of a difference from doing that, but I've still just been trying it out. Now, I always get questions about these hair rods. I can link them in the description below, but I feel like that just kind of helps my hair keep the curl because I try to blow it out about once or twice a week. I always gotta put on a cute pajama set. And then if I'm taking a class the next day, I'll just try to make sure I sign up for it the night before at least, so I kind of know what my workout will be the next day. Now, this is about maybe like 20-30 minutes before bed. I like to read and just try and wind down. Now, this is the part that we've all been excited for, the 5 a.m. morning routine. I really love doing these hair rollers because I just feel like my hair just is perfect whenever I wake up, and it feels good to kind of just feel more put together. I always have to brush my teeth immediately whenever I wake up because I feel like my breath just stinks and I feel like I just can't go about the rest of my day. I'll take my seed probiotic and my L-theanine. I get questions about this a lot, but I use Aura and Natural Cycles to track my cycle and my sleep and everything, and I like having more information. I start off every single morning by drinking an entire water bottle. I drink the whole thing. I'll put creatine and electrolytes in it. And I always try to make sure I eat something. And this morning I just didn't have a ton of time, so I just made a little whey protein shake. And I also had it with a banana. Said bye to Evan when he left for his walk, and then went into the rest of my morning routine. Welcome back. Good morning. Happy to see you here. I don't know if you remember, you're definitely an OG if you remember, but I used to drink chocolate bone broth every single day. This is similar, by the same brand, but it's whey protein instead. And the reason I'm having whey protein is because it's definitely more of a complete protein. Bone broth protein doesn't really quite have all the amino acids and stuff in it, so sometimes your body doesn't quite recognize it as a full protein, but whey protein definitely does. And this one also has colostrum in it, so I figured it's kind of like a fun way to start my day. And I'm also gonna have it with half a banana because I'm going to a Lagree class today. As you saw, I was booking it last night, and I definitely need some energy because Lagree can be pretty intense, and I definitely want to make sure that I feel energized and stuff. If I'm being honest, eating at 5 a.m. is pretty challenging. Not challenging, it's just like you're tired. You don't want to eat. You don't want to take the time to eat. My last video I was kind of talking about how I'm starting to do my mini breakfast thing, and I'm still doing that. I'm not strict about it. If I just need something fast, I'm gonna have something fast and have kind of more of a complete breakfast after. I'm just like having some protein and some carbs is good before you work out. Actually, for Washington tomorrow, I thought it would be kind of fun to just show you a really quick morning routine of what my life has been looking like these past 2 weeks of me being back home in Arizona. We recently started waking up at 5 a.m. just because in Arizona, it's already hot by the time it's 7. Like, it's literally already getting light outside, and then I just woke up. Like, it's pretty crazy. But morning is truly my favorite time of the day. I could just sit out here and just be so relaxed. I'm a morning person, you know, everyone has different chronotypes, so it's totally okay if you're a night person. Like my sister just texted me yesterday and she said, Maddie, I just slept for 12 hours and woke up in the PM. Like, what's wrong with me? Like, I get it. Like, everyone has a different chronotype. Some people are just naturally morning people, some aren't. And I wasn't necessarily a morning person. In high school, I was late to first period every single day, like with coffee in hand. That was me. Like, I just could not be on time. My sister would be yelling at me to get up in the morning. My mom would be yelling at me, and I just could not wake up. Like, it was just so hard for me to be a morning person. As time has gone on, and especially as like now I live a healthy lifestyle, I'm not eating fast food and sleeping in and being on my computer and phone and stuff in bed anymore. It's been a lot easier for me to be a morning person, and especially, you know, setting myself up for it the night before makes such a big difference. My heart rate was literally 35 last night. Is my heart even beating? Like, I don't know how it does that, but that's been happening to me recently. I don't know if that's a good or bad thing. Waking up at 5 a.m. has just definitely been such a good move for Evan and I, because we definitely have to sync our sleep schedules together just because we live in such a small apartment. We kind of have to. Thankfully, we're both morning people, and so it kind of just works out for us. Not a lot of couples can kind of do that, but it's nice that we're able to do that. I'm sad I don't have time to go for a morning walk this morning, but normally I wake up and I go for a walk. This truly is like the best part of my day. And it just makes me so happy. See, I told you I go for walks. Maybe chose not the best day to do a morning routine because I have to teach at 8, so I have to like kind of be rushing today. I get my steps in while I teach, so I'm not really too worried about a morning walk. And also, I think one of my absolute favorite times in the day is when I just get to watch the sunrise. Like, getting to watch the sunrise is so fun because I feel like whenever I wake up and the sun's already risen, I feel like I've just missed out. You know, I've missed out on part of the day already, but now I get to wake up with the sun. I don't know, something about that just is really peaceful. The best sunrises are always whenever it's cloudy, and today it's like not cloudy at all, so I feel like the sunrise is not hitting, but you know what, it's okay. Here, let me show you. You know, it's not bad. It's definitely not quite as satisfying as I would have hoped. This is definitely my favorite part over here though. The sky always kind of turns a little bit pink, which I think is so satisfying in the mornings. The palm trees and the birds. I don't know about you, but I honestly love watching morning routine videos, and I feel like most of us do. That's definitely like my best performing video on my channel. So I thought that I would kind of trick you guys into watching a night routine too. If you want to have a good morning routine, then you need to have a good night routine. Like, that's just like where it starts, because then morning, oh my god. There's a bunny, that was so scary. Morning is my favorite part of the day, and it can be the best part of the day if you just kind of set yourself up for it. That is not vibey with the trash cans in the back. I'm kind of running late, so I need to hurry. Mondays are my early day, so that's why it's become super, super helpful that I wake up at 5 now, because I used to have to work out after I was done teaching on Mondays, but now I get to work out before, which I think is so much more fun that way. This is something that's also fun about driving in the early mornings, is that you can drive with the windows down. But I'm gonna roll them up just so I can talk to you. I cannot believe that we are in the final countdown. It's actually so close, and it's kind of crazy and scary and exciting all at the same time. Like, I have lots of mixed emotions about it. Tomorrow we leave for Washington. We'll be there for 8 days and I'll take you with me. I was kind of debating if I wanted to vlog or not. I love taking you with me. I love sharing my life with you, especially I think it's good to show where I came from. I think that's kind of an important part of my life and I want to be more transparent about that. Show you what my childhood kind of looked like. But yeah, so we're gonna go to Washington tomorrow to visit my family for 8 days. And then when we get back, we're literally back in Arizona for 6 days. Then Evan's dad's gonna fly here. He's gonna help us move. And then we are starting our road trip. So we have like 6 days to move everything because we haven't started because like we don't want to be living in a sea of boxes, you know? Maybe future Maddie is gonna regret this. I don't know. Every day I'm like teaching, I honestly just get really sad about leaving my clients, but honestly I'm so happy that I'm leaving things on such a positive note. I have so many people telling me how much they love my classes, and it honestly just means the world to me because I really do put in a lot of effort. It's just really gratifying seeing it pay off. Getting to have health and fitness like become my life and become my lifestyle is like crazy. The fact that I got to skip the 9 to 5, I'm really grateful, honestly, at least for now. I mean, you never know what happens in the future. I don't know, I'm just so scared and nervous and excited all at the same time, and it's fun to feel all these emotions, you know? That's what life is about. Life is about feeling. It's about experiencing things, and so that's what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to experience life a little bit more, and you know what? It's okay to get out of your comfort zone sometimes. It's really scary, but it's a good thing to get out of your comfort zone. Little rant is over. That's just my life updates for now. I just feel like that's literally all my brain can think about is Colorado and moving and my new life there, and I'm excited to show moving content for you guys. I was kind of like wondering if I should film that for you, but I definitely think I'm going to, because like even if you're not moving, I think it's fun to get like inspiration for your next move, because we all move at some point, and it's also just kind of fun to see what people do with their space, I guess. But okay, I just got here. I feel awkward filming in Lagree, especially because Lagree is kind of just like, in my opinion, this is like a little mini LA in Scottsdale. It's like very like bougie vibes, like you have to wear a cute workout set to come here, like very LA vibes, and they literally have mini phone stands at each megaformer. They literally have little phone stands for content creators. So I'm like, do I use it? Oh, I feel like I feel so like cringed out on myself if I used it, but like it would be helpful if I did. I'm sorry, I'm a failure. I couldn't film. I just felt way too awkward. It was a pretty good class. It was pretty challenging. I totally could make a faster breakfast, but I really want pancakes. So we're gonna make pancakes. It's gonna be really fast. I haven't tried doing this, so I have no idea if it's gonna work or not, but I hardly have any cottage cheese. So I'm gonna try putting like a banana in it and doing some like eggs and protein powder, I think. I don't really know if it's gonna work or not, so we will see. I've recently started doing bigger pancakes because I've realized that it actually takes so much less time. It takes like a teeny bit longer to cook sometimes on the pan, but honestly it's less work because you just have to let it sit. You don't have to do anything and like physically make a bunch of small ones. I feel like it's more satisfying to eat that way. I did realize that I just ran out of maple syrup literally yesterday. Such bad timing for pancakes, but I do have honey, so that's fine. I've been really craving a matcha, but I ran out of milk, and again, I leave tomorrow, so it doesn't really make sense for me to like buy any or make more or anything. I had one of my old coworkers actually come visit me at work yesterday, and she took my class with her boyfriend, which is so sweet, but she brought me a cold brew because she saw in one of my videos, she knew that I liked it, which is so cute. So I guess I need to have cold brew today. Okay, whoa. So I drank cold brew yesterday actually, and I actually felt like really cracked out from it. And so I was thinking, I was like, you know what, like I'm not gonna have another cold brew again anytime soon. Like I just get a little too cracked out. I need to be a little more chill. I'm hoping it doesn't crack me out too much because I was really cracked out yesterday, but I think I'll be okay. I ended up kind of burning both of my pancakes, but this is what it ended up looking like. I put tons of Manuka honey on it. Mashed banana made a difference. Whenever I make something really good, I always have to let Evan try a little bit of it.
Yeah.
Here you go. Right?
Oh, it's really good.
Mm-hmm.
You did a good job just like randomly whipping that up.
And it was super random, yeah. And it's really fluffy, not dry at all.
Oh, that's good. All right, enjoy.
Thanks. Evan approves. This happens to me every time I teach early on Mondays. I don't know what I'm gonna teach. I'm normally pretty good at planning, especially when I teach in the afternoon. But when I teach early, I just teach something random, but people always end up loving it. And I just like take little bits and pieces from the classes that I do take and then just kind of teach that. Also, you might think I'm gross, but you know what? You can judge me if you want to. I don't have time to shower, so I'm just not gonna shower before I teach. But honestly, I was just planning on wearing this outfit anyway. My job, I'm lucky, I guess, because it's in a workout environment, so I'm supposed to be in workout clothes. To be fair, normally I would shower, but you were taking up too much of my time this morning. It takes a little bit more effort and a little bit more time to film. So I normally would be a little more speedy and kind of just like, you know, get things done, but I have to talk to you. So you're the reason I'm not showering right now. But you know what? It's okay. I'm just gonna shower when I get back. Because honestly, I don't think I have any other plans for the day except for packing for tomorrow and like cleaning and stuff. So I'm gonna be sweaty anyway. So I'm gonna quickly put some makeup on though, because I feel like I look rough, and then we'll go. This is the clearest my skin's been in a while. Literally every single Monday that I teach in the morning, I'm always running late. I'm grateful I live 3 minutes away. I normally should walk. It's a 7-minute walk, but we're driving. I feel like this whole video has just been me in my car so far, trying to figure out what I want to teach, and I honestly kind of just tend to figure it out on that 2-minute drive I take. I think I'm gonna use weights because I had a client yesterday who's gonna take my classes ask to do weights. Already feeling cracked out from the cold brew, which I don't know if it's a good or bad thing, but sometimes I feel like that makes me a better teacher, sometimes it makes me a more anxious teacher. So let's see what the vibes are today. Okay, let's go teach.
10 seconds left. We'll hang up our loops, grab some water. You can do it, keep breathing.
That was such a good block. Oh my gosh. I literally have people who follow me. It's like crazy to say. I literally have people who follow me. So I had like, I think 5 or 6 people who actually went to my classes yesterday at a completely different studio that's like 20 minutes away. Part of me is kind of scared that I'm not gonna have like the same love and like community in Denver. It's just the unknown. That's why it's scary. Here, people know me. Have people who follow me. Have people who search for my classes, who tell me I'm their favorite instructor. And it's really crazy getting so much praise. Honestly, it's so much a better feeling than modeling, because if you didn't know, I used to model like a few years ago. It was actually like 2 years ago, and I stopped like a couple months ago, but like officially. In modeling, I used to get so much praise. I would have the photographers telling me, you're doing an amazing job. I'd have the people around on set telling me how amazing I was. That praise never felt the same as it does here. Because like, obviously, yes, you put in a little bit of effort for modeling, but realistically, it's just how you look. That's what modeling is. And taking pictures, you learn pretty fast. It's not that hard to learn how to take pictures. It's so much more gratifying getting praise for here and for teaching, because I have to really put in effort. People don't want to take my classes just based on how I look. It's my style of teaching. It's the effort I put in, how I plan classes. It's how I explain movements. And that is really the important thing. And it feels so good to like have my hard work pay off and to have people who love my classes for me and for my personality and for my effort and my teaching style. So last little bit of classes for literally 8 days. It's a long time to not teach. And then I have 6 classes left. Well, blocks. So like 18, I guess, left. But wait, no, 5. I think I teach 5 more times. I don't know. I love teaching in the mornings. I love just getting it done, getting it over with, and getting to go about the rest of my day. It feels great, and thankfully, I don't feel too cracked out from the caffeine. So, it feels good. Thank you again, Andrea. I appreciate you for giving me that. Whenever I need like a little extra motivation to help me like get house things done, listening to a podcast or some music or something really helps me. So I think I'm just gonna listen to a podcast, and then I need to fold my laundry, put it away. I need to do the dishes. I need to eat something for lunch. I need to vacuum things a little bit. Also, I'm realizing how pale I am in this video. I'm gonna fake tan today, I promise. I feel like I look so pale. Also just got my hair done the other day, so I feel like it looks really blonde. So I feel like the contrast doesn't look great. Like I feel like I just look so pale right now. I kind of just whipped this together, so I'm like so happy with how this turned out. If you are making a salmon bowl, you must do a sriracha mayo. Sriracha mayo is just like the best thing ever. Just trying to kind of clean up my fridge before we go. As I was cleaning, I was listening to Mari Llewellyn, one of my fave podcasts, but she mentioned how there's a TikTok trend apparently about like tall girls called like the big mama thing, or I haven't seen it because I actually don't really scroll on TikTok. Made my life a lot better since I stopped scrolling on TikTok. But she's saying how it's like kind of a trend for like tall girls and stuff, and it's kind of just like helping girls who are insecure about being tall. And she was kind of talking about like her childhood growing up and being tall and being like the tallest girl in her class and just always being insecure about how tall she was. And I resonated with that so much. Like if you're a fellow tall girl, I get you. Like I was the tallest girl in all of my classes always. Like whenever we would line up to do like the class picture, they would always put me in the very back, in the very middle, because I was the tallest one always. I was always taller than all the boys, so the boys never had a crush on me. Like I didn't think a guy liked me until, I mean, I got my first boyfriend when I was 15, but like I was a very late bloomer. And so just I was always so insecure about it. Like people literally called me the green giant because my high school colors were green and gold, and we wore this like green tracksuit for sports, and so I would wear that to school and then be the green giant. I was not cool in high school by any means. It felt kind of good to hear someone else who related with that, because I hated how tall I was. All I wanted to be was small. My whole life, I just always wanted to be small. All my friends were small. And so it was just like hard for me to be the tall one. But obviously now I love my height. I'm sorry, that is so loud. I don't know what that is. There's some weird bugs in Arizona. Cicadas, I think that's what it's called. I don't know. If you're tall, I get you. And I promise you're gonna love it at some point. Maybe not right now, but I promise you will. I desperately need to shower. I'm like so sweaty. So I have my dirty robe on. If you know, you know. Probably gonna be a mistake, and future Maddie might not want me to do this, but I've been craving a matcha for so many days. So we're gonna figure something out. I have this can of coconut cream from my last video when I made my healthy cake. So I think I might try to maybe mix that with some water and make it to like coconut milk. I don't know if it's gonna work or not. Do a little bit of water, like a scoop of this coconut cream that is, oh my god, I just spilled it everywhere. This is normal for coconut cream. It's like really thick. This is what happens when you're about to go for a trip. You don't want to buy new things and have it go bad in the fridge. You just gotta use it up. It looks a little watery, not gonna lie. Okay, looks promising, let's try it. It's a little watery. I'm gonna put in more coconut cream. I just mixed some matcha with some water, have some ice here. I'm hoping that this nut pod will save it. This is what we got. Doesn't look bad. Little nut pod. I'm not sure if it'll quite be strong enough, but ooh, okay, she looks pretty. Oh, this color doesn't look too good. Okay, let's try it. Okay, not bad. Not bad. The nut pod definitely saved it. Not as strong as I would like. It's not bad. You see the color, she's a little pale. She's a little watered down. But you know what? For a makeshift matcha from someone who does not have any milk at the moment, it's not bad. I don't know what else to talk about. Okay, I'm just gonna go. As I was cleaning, I ran into this and I realized I haven't showed you. You're probably wondering what this is. Evan and I did like a wedding photo shoot like 2 months ago. So I guess it was around my birthday, so June. And I haven't even looked at this, but oh gosh, I don't know how it's supposed to go. So we did like a fake wedding photo shoot for this one wedding planner. She's like launching her business, and so she like emailed me and said she loved how Evan and I looked and like asked if we would be the models for her wedding photo shoot. And so we were just like, yeah, it sounds fun. She dropped this off the other day. She physically drove here to my apartment and gave us, this was like a little decoration that she made for the photo shoot. She was so sweet. She was like so intricate and she thought of every single detail. Okay, here it is. So she made this little sign. I don't know if you can read it. It says, "Welcome to the wedding of Evan and Maddie." Do you see? I can't tell if you can read that or not. How hilarious is this? And then it says the date at the bottom too. So it's like so legit. It really looks like we got married. It's a cute little memory. So I'll probably just like take a picture of it or something. I'm not sure why I feel the desire and the need to clean my whole apartment every single time I go on like any sort of vacation. Like I feel like I have to like deep clean everything, like vacuum, wipe everything down. I just know I love the feeling of when I come home to a really clean apartment. I need to do my nails. They're just horribly grown out right now. Honestly, you guys have seen me do that before and I feel like it's not that interesting. So I'm just gonna end the video here. This is kind of a fun little impromptu video. I wasn't really planning on filming, but I just really wanted to make sure I got an Arizona 5 a.m. morning routine video in, because this has been my life for the past 2 weeks and I feel like I've just felt so good from it. Coming back from Indiana and kind of feeling out of routine and not great in my body, just not quite feeling like myself. I feel like I just snapped back to myself like so fast. I feel so fit. I feel so healthy, happy. Not saying that you have to wake up at 5 a.m. to feel that way, but I just want to relay that traveling doesn't have to be like scary body-wise or anything. Like your body just snaps back so fast. You feel like yourself again in no time, and it literally took me like a couple days to feel like myself again, and I feel so ready to go home and visit my family. Probably not gonna lift the whole time I'm there, and you know, Evan and I were talking about it last night. Like we're probably not gonna lift while we're there. We'll probably do like really short little workouts, maybe do lots of walking, and we'll just get some sort of movement in, because you can't lose muscle that fast. Like it takes your body a while to lose muscle, and we'll be fine. We're gonna eat as many vegetables as we can, but honestly, like having moderation is important. And then once we're in Denver, we'll get into our new routine, and I just, oh my god, I cannot wait. I'm just so excited. But okay, I love you so much. I hope I got enough footage to have something here, but thanks for hanging out with me. I hope you had fun. I know I did. I love hanging out with you. You're my bestie. You're my best friend. Leave me a comment. Let's see, what should I have you comment today? Ooh, I'm curious. Coffee or matcha? Which one do you prefer? Obviously, I like both of them for different reasons. But like, if you had to choose one, which would it be? I think for me, even though I love coffee so much, matcha makes me feel better and I love the taste of it. So I think I would choose matcha, but let me know what you choose. Okay, I love you. I'll see you in my Washington vlog next. I'll probably just be in Washington next time you see me. Have a great day and I'll see you next time.